All right. All right, 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 all right. I think that was the record. Somebody tell me how many all rights that was. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pete, but you probably already knew that, but in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one, the only Paid to Drive, one of the only channels on YouTube continuously trying to put a little bit more of that money back in your pocket. That's right, everybody. So if you are a delivery driver for GrubHub, UberEATS, Postmates, DoorDash, Caviar, Instacart, Amazon Flex, DLive, E24, Seamless, or any of the others, you should absolutely positively be subscribed to this channel with that notification bell turned on. That's right, everybody. If you are subscribed with that notification bell turned on, kindly in the chat comment 777. If you haven't, comment 888. It's okay, there's still time. Where are my GrubHub drivers at? If you are a GrubHub driver, everybody on the replay in the chat, comment the GrubHub hero. Doesn't mean me. I'm not a GrubHub hero. It just sounds cool. I don't know. So, that's right. Take your hands off of me and click that like button. I got a doozy for you here, guys. Got a doozy for you. And today we are setting a thumbs up goal of 150 likes. So comment 111 if you smash that like, 222 if you haven't yet. We've already got 10, so we need 140 more. Don't just stop hitting that like button. What's up, Jazz, Florida, Mark, Sup, Shady, Tony, Team LMDU, Zombie Jedi Master, The Help, Chewy 30, Servio Alvarez, Cordelia, STC, Alex Flores, Derek New, Rodney Simmons. We got a lot of people here. So, thank you guys for those 20 likes. You're the best. So let's jump into all of this before everyone on the replay freaks out. So, before I read this, okay, it's double-sided. It's a very, very long email. And because I'm running out of printer ink, I had to literally copy and paste the email, change the color onto Google Docs, and print it out because my black and white is out, and I just have not replaced the cartridge. So that's why it's double-sided in blue. So, because we've been talking about the food delivery bags, the hot bags, and whether or not you should or should not be using them, and like I said, I feel like we're beating a dead horse here with this topic, but just listen up and listen to the story. It's from someone named Angie, and I'm not going to say anything else other than that, so everyone say thank you, Angie, in the comments. So here she goes. Hey, Pete, I apologize in advance for the long email. In light of this hot bag conversation that blew up over the last couple days, I wanted to share with you a story that happened earlier this afternoon. And this was from yesterday. I originally had 15 hours of block scheduled today. Wow. But decided to drop a block and go unavailable so that I could get some food while it was slow. I'm sure a lot of us do that. Comment 333 if you usually get something to eat at one of the restaurants. Comment 444 if you don't. During your shift, you take a break. I ordered through the GrubHub app for pickup rather than delivery since I was already on the road. I walked into the restaurant and passed by a fellow driver. I didn't know her. I only knew she was a driver because her bag was on the floor at her side. This particular restaurant has a designated area for all online orders, including delivery. So I went to that area, grabbed the bag with my name, and verified that it was in fact mine. I turned to walk away from the counter, and the driver that I walked by seconds earlier blocked my path, put her hand on my shoulder, and said, "That's a GrubHub order, right?" I said, "Yes, it's for me." She said, "Well, where's your hot bag? You should have your bag with you when you pick up orders." Pete, I don't know whether I was just hangry and tired. And for those of you guys that don't know what hangry means, I will define it for you. Hangry means when you're hungry and you're angry at the same time. Get it? Hangry. Or if it was because I'd been driving around in 86-degree weather with no air conditioning in my car, or a combination of everything, but I snapped on her. I said, "First of all, Karen, take your hand off of me and take a step back." She did, but not before telling me her name was not Karen. I said, "It is today because you need to mind your own business. I don't need a hot bag to pick up my own food." She said, "When drivers don't use their bags, it makes us all look bad." I said, "That's the thing, Karen. You're not accosting a fellow driver right now. You are accosting a customer." And because I'm a moron, I didn't know what accosting meant, so I actually had to look that up. Basically, it means to like reprimand somebody, you know, in a very aggressive manner or something like that, you know. You're not accosting a fellow driver right now, you're accosting a customer. I just happen to be a driver. Either way, that's bad for business, for Grubhub and this restaurant. If a driver doesn't use their bag and gets caught, they can be deactivated. This should be good news for Karen, because if drivers get deactivated, there's less competition on the road temporarily, and Karen makes more money. It's in your best interest to mind your own. She said, I didn't know customers could pick up their own food. I said, now you do. Now get the F out of my way. Before you guys go to make assumptions about her saying, now get the F out of my way, it continues, but give her a chance. Because at first, when I read this, I was like, come on, Angie. So an hour goes by. I'm still hot, but I've eaten and I'm no longer hangry. And I start to feel bad for how I handled the situation, because regardless of whether I was right or not, I'm still a Grubhub driver, and it was completely out of character for me. I felt compelled to go back to the restaurant and apologize. Thankfully, I was dispatched an order to that restaurant, so I arrived early to talk to the manager. He said that he'd already heard the story and thought it was kind of hilarious, and that he'd need to talk to his other managers about separating deliveries from other online orders so it didn't happen again, potentially to a real customer. So I'm good with the restaurant. I don't care about Karen, and for the record, I always use my bag when working. But I'm wondering, are there other drivers who feel compelled to be the hot bag police? I feel like that could be potentially dangerous and should be handled by the restaurant and Grubhub, not us. And now we know that it is. I'm not at all a violent person. I only puffed my chest at Karen because I was starving and I was technically a customer at the time. I wasn't doing anything wrong. But what if she'd done that to someone else? Someone who wouldn't have tolerated her putting her hands on them. What if she'd done that to an actual customer? This is crazy. Best, Angie. So, first of all, Angie, thank you for sending me this email. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. And here are my thoughts on this whole thing. I can relate to the Karen person, because there's plenty of times where I'm out doing my deliveries and I'm the one lugging around this bag. You see this thing? It's a good sized bag. All right. If you don't have one of these, seriously, go get one, because I know people don't really like to use the Grubhub bag, you know, because it's small, it rips, the zipper breaks, and, you know, it's not the most flattering thing to be walking around with. But the point I'm trying to make is, when I see other drivers that are just grabbing orders on Grubhub specifically, because I know they were sent a bag, you know, it just annoys me. And there's sometimes I just want to say something myself and be like, the Branzini bag's in my trunk. The Branzini bag is huge. I only use that one for like the big pizza orders or the big catering orders or whatever. But going on with what I'm saying here, I so many times want to voice my opinion and say something to people that are not using the delivery bags, because it annoys me, because I hate when I order food as a customer and the driver just hands me the bag and it's been sitting on their dirty seat in their car. You know what I mean? Like with your delivery bag, you should always keep good care of it, make sure it's clean, wipe it out, things like that, you know. But whatever the case is, I feel like both of them were right and both of them were wrong. That's my personal opinion. My comment question for all of you guys today is, was Angie in the right or was Karen in the right? Were they both right? Were they both wrong? Like I said, I think it's both. They're both right and they're both wrong at the same time. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, of course, or in the chat. And I don't know. I mean, going forward, I personally feel that Karen should have kept her comments to herself. But like I said, I wonder if Karen is also one of my viewers, because this is a topic we're talking about. Matt Stefan says Angie was more right than Karen. You know, exactly. It's a safe position, right? So like I said, in my opinion, I feel like they were both right. They were both wrong, you know, because I know what it's like to be in that hangry situation where you're hot and bothered, you're hungry, you know, and you're out working, you're sweaty, you just want to take, what's up, Judy? You just want to, you know, take a shower and everything, and you just feel gross, and you're just kind of like, ugh, everyone's annoying me. But I'll tell you right now, Karen was 110% in the wrong for even just putting her hand on a stranger's shoulder. I mean, you don't do that. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if it had been somebody else, someone would have grabbed their hand off in 2 seconds, you know? Exactly, Daniel DeLillas, exactly. It's just like being a politician. You kind of want to stay neutral if possible, you know? But those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Please let me know in the comments section down below who you feel was in the right, in the wrong. You know, feel free to elaborate. You know, join the discussion. Keep the discussion going in the comments section, as some might say. You know, and today we're going for 150 likes on that video. On this video, we've got 33 so far. Thank you so much, everybody. I greatly appreciate it. Keep that positivity flowing and growing. Kindly thumb up the video down below if you enjoyed it. Comment 111 if you did. 222 if you didn't yet. I know, Daniel, sometimes multiple videos. We've got 35 likes now. Can we go for 40, maybe 45 now? And feel free to share this video with as many people as you can, because I feel like this is a really, really strong message here, and I thoroughly thank Angie for sharing it with us. And if you guys ever have any stories you want to share that you want me to read, feel free to do so at PaidToDriveStories@gmail.com. I have that information and all the other links in the description down below. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Those links are down below. And of course, everybody, are you on the Get Upside Gas app? I know everyone gets so angry with me talking about it. Comment 333 if you're on the Get Upside Gas app. Comment 444 if you're not. The link is in the description down below, also with a video showing how to use it. All you do is you pump your gas, you print out your receipt, you scan it with the app, and they give you 15, 20, 30 cents back a gallon. And then if you sign up other people under your code, then you end up getting more money when they fill up. Everyone wins. You know, it's all good. So links in the description for that. Please join us on our Facebook group, the Delivery Driver Lounge. It's going to be awesome. So join us on there. Comment 999 if you did. Comment 101010 if you didn't. Hey Mark, if you got one of the Get That Money, Get That Honey shirts, can you email me a picture of you wearing it? Just, you know, take like a selfie picture. I hate to use that word. And if you want, I could share it on my Facebook or the Instagram or something. So please, that's awesome. Rest insists it's called Get Upside. There's a link in the description down below this video. Click the link, download it, sign up. It's not available in everyone's market yet, but it will be sooner than later. So that's basically it for me, guys. I really, really appreciate it. If you want to get a Pay to Drive, Get That Money, Get That Honey shirt, links are also in the description. bit.ly/PaidToDrive merch. I'm trying to register a domain for it, so I don't have to do that. But that's it for me, guys. If you enjoyed the video, kindly hit that like button down below. Comment 111 if you did, 222 if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel with the notification bell turned on. And that's it for me, guys. I got to go about my day. Hope it's a good one for all of you. Make that money, get that honey. Keep hustling, keep bustling. And I'll see you guys next time on what channel, everybody? Paid to Drive. Everybody leave a comment down below saying the GrubHub hero. I want to see 1 million comments, even though it's not going to happen. But prove me wrong. What wrestler used to always say that? Where my old WWF wrestling fans at? I'll see you guys next time right here on Paid to Drive. That was weird. I was trying way too hard. Serious.